Hello everybody and welcome back to the Wolf Ranch. I am April, the Wolf Ranch girl, and you may be wondering why I am holding all of these scrunched up Walmart bags, but I do have a really good reason for it, because today we're going to be doing the Easter baskets for my teenage boys and for their significant others. So let's go ahead and get started. We have a couple of visitors here. Mina, I know you can't see her out of frame, and then Sophie the cat is over there. So I'm going to set these bags over to the side because there's a couple of things that I need to go over with you guys before we get started. So generally I do the Easter baskets for my teen boys. I think this is going to be the 4th year of me doing this video, and oddly enough it is one of the best performing videos, so you guys love it. So that's why I'm continuing to do it. So let me talk to you a little bit about the boys' baskets. So each of my boys has a basket. It is a collapsible basket. So when I store them flat like this, and then they pop open, and then I fill them with their Easter treats. So these are pretty big baskets. I mean, they're probably 10 inches deep and maybe, I don't know, 18, 20 inches diameter. These were from 31 Gifts several years ago, and so I'm not sure if they still have these baskets, but if I can find them, then I will link them to you. And I got them in pretty simplistic designs and colors because I want them to be able to take them with them to put in their cars, or to take them with them to college, or maybe just to keep forever for Easter baskets. I'm not sure, but they do have their initials on the front. So that is the boys, and each of them have a different design or a different color, so it makes it easy to figure out whose is whose. I do have an older son who does not live at home anymore, and rather than a basket, he is just going to get a bag of treats and a couple of gift cards because he is trying to watch what he's eating and being a little bit more healthy, and so he asked not for an entire basket of goodies this time, but rather like gas cards or grocery store cards. So that is what he is getting. So I won't be going over this in the video, but I will be going over a couple of the other baskets. Other things that are different this year is I'm not getting anybody swim trunks. I will post the link to the swim trunks that I got them last year because they ended up really loving them. They had the compression shorts underneath, and then the swim trunks over the top. And because they liked them so much, I went ahead and got them a few more of those during the summer. So they are full up on swim trunks and do not need those. And if you guys are anything like me, I am pinching pennies and being frugal where I can be frugal. So if they do not need swim trunks, I'm not going to spend extra money to get them swim trunks. A couple of other things that are different this year is that I did not buy the gluten-free snack box because I'm adding 2 more people to the Easter basket gifting this year. So our second son has had the same girlfriend for almost 2 years, and so she is now included in the Easter basket gifting. And then our third son, who just turned 16, also has a girlfriend. They've been together for a few months, obviously would never want her to feel left out, so she's also going to be gifted a basket. Now for them, I wanted to do the same thing, and I wanted to have something that would be useful to them in the future, or that they could give back and I could use as the Easter basket next year as well. So I have become a very big fan of thrifting, and we happen to be out at one of our local thrift shops, and I found these super cute quilted bags, springy Vera Bradley quilted bags, and decided that I'm going to use these for their Easter baskets. So this is one, and then here is the other. So just very, very cute. And that way, if they want to keep them and use them as purses, then they can. Or if they want to give them back and have them as Easter baskets next year, then they can. So the problem that I had with them is obviously quilted bags are not very structured bags. So what I did is I took out, I'll take it from the other one. This will be easier to get back into. In one of my shipping items, there were just these flat separators. So I'm utilizing those. I just shaped them and am putting these into the bags like so to create the structure that I want them to have. So that way when they're filled, they will sit up and will be able to stand by themselves. So that's gonna work out just fine. A couple of other things that I'm going to have, just tricks to make things look like they're really super full, even though they are gonna have a lot in them. Those are some pretty deep baskets, is that I recycle Walmart bags or bags from any store that we go to, and we use these for trash bags, for picking up just extra items when we pick up the yard, everything like that. So we just reuse them, but then they're super great. Excuse me. They are really super great for filling space when you need help filling space. So that is the main reason that we will be using those today. And then so that we don't see just Walmart bags in the bottom of the baskets, I also keep and reuse tissue paper from gifts throughout the year. And so we will cover the Walmart sacks with the tissue paper, and then of course make the tissue paper come out of the basket so that it looks nice and there's a really nice presentation. A couple of other things that we are going to be utilizing this year are some essential oils. So I'm going to be introducing my boys and the girls how to use essential oils for skincare. So they are teenagers, so that means that occasionally, or more than occasionally, they're dealing with acne. So I've told you guys in my videos before that I have hormonal acne, and I used to be on medication for it, and now I'm not. And that is largely because I have started incorporating good oils and essential oils into my homemade skincare. So essential oils come in either 5 or 10 milliliter bottles, and of course they get used in my house. And these are nice amber glass bottles. So I clean them out very well. I use lemon oil to peel off the adhesive, or to wipe off the adhesive, and I just reuse them. I was able to find rollerball tops on Amazon for very inexpensive. So the rollerball just fits right into the top of the bottle, and then the lid fits right over the top of this. And so inside I have created an anti-acne treatment roller that I'm going to be gifting to each of the teenage kids. And inside that roller I have organic jojoba oil, which is the oil that is most like our skin's oil in nature. Rosehip oil, organic rosehip oil, which rose is amazing for your skin. I also have lavender, which is antimicrobial and very soothing, and tea tree, which is antiviral, antifungal, antimicrobial, and it is amazing for acne. So these are two of my holy grail oils that I always have on hand, and they are so versatile for so many things. And so I created this acne roller, and I'll be giving that, like I said, to each of the teenagers. Our little one, who is 12, is starting to get to that age, but he isn't quite there yet, so he doesn't need those things. So I think that is everything that I needed just to start with, and now we can go ahead and start building some of our baskets. Hi, Mina. This is Mina, and right behind her you can probably see Sophie. this couch won't be here forever. It is actually going to our rental apartment, but it is not ready yet, so that's why its home is currently in our home. So anyway, all right, so I'm going to just kind of point you guys down this way so that you can see the products a little bit closer. So here is that roller, and you can just see that it has a roller top on it, and then they can just roll right onto their skin, and there you go. Some other things that I'm going to be adding is individual items. One of the girls really likes this, likes these freeze-dried apples, so I got those specifically for her. So instead of regular cutout bunnies, I decided to go with these, which are just chocolate bunny cutouts, and it's Belgian white chocolate or Belgian milk chocolate, so each of them will get one of those. These I picked up at Aldi's. The girls are going to get these coloring books, kind of grown-up coloring books. Both of them are kind of artsy, so I think that they would really like those. I also picked these up at Aldi. Other things that I'm adding in is we are an animal-friendly house, so we go through quite a bit of lint rollers, so they're each, the teenagers are each getting their own lint rollers. And then I picked up these milk straws that flavor milk as you drink through them. And so just a lot of other goodies. Some other things I was excited to find is gluten-free ramen. So we don't eat a lot of ramen because it is super high in sodium, but sometimes the kids and my husband do like to have ramen, and our son that has celiac, we can never have it, or he can never have it. So I did join Thrive Market, and I did find these. So I bought several of them, and he's gonna get them in the Easter basket to try them, and if he likes them, then that'll be wonderful to have for him. All right, so let's go ahead and get packing one of the baskets. One more thing before we actually start building the baskets, I just want to talk to you a little bit about essential oils. So lavender is one of the most adulterated and chemically manufactured essential oils out there. So just make sure that you do your own research and that you really purchase from a company that you can be sure that the items are pure and that you are really getting essential oils and not just chemicals that are made to smell like the essential oil. So one of the reasons that I love doTERRA is because on the bottom of each of their bottles, they have a code number. You can go to their website and put the code number in, and then you can actually find out what batch it was, where it was sourced from, and when it was bottled. And you can see Tea Tree also. So I will tell you that I, for a long time, thought that I was allergic to Tea Tree because I used it in products and I had horrible cystic acne breakouts. So I wouldn't try it for a long time, and I battled acne for a long time. And so finally one of my friends convinced me to try it, convinced me that I had been using adulterated chemical oils, and she was right. I have been using this since last June, so almost a year, and since I have started using it in my skincare, I am no longer on medication. And even though I do get a little bit of breakouts every now and again, most of the time it is very controlled, and if I do get a breakout, it is very minimal. So I just wanted to make sure that I told you guys that, so that you're not just running out to any big box store or going on to Amazon and ordering things. There are people that do buy these and try to resell them, and they split the oil and put something else in them. So just be very careful that you guys are getting pure oils. And I will put a link down in the bottom to doTERRA if you'd like to create a wholesale account and get 25% off of all of those oils that you know are going to be pure and are going to be good for you. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and do one of the boys' baskets first. So again, you can see that this is pretty deep, and so I'm going to go ahead and just pop this. Let me see if I can adjust the camera some so that you guys can see inside it a little bit better. Okay, let's see here. There we go. Okay, so I am just going to kind of shake out these Walmart sacks and then just kind of file them in. This one may not be the best one for you guys to be able to see because the bags are about the same color as the inside. Okay. So I do kind of just pop them and fill them with air and then just kind of loosely place them inside. Okay, like that. And you probably will have to do 4 or 5 depending on the size of the vessel that you are trying to fill. But I filled that about halfway. I think that that looks pretty good. And we are going to use just white tissue paper for this basket. And honestly, this part is just for me because I want to make it look nice and I want to make it look festive. The kids really could care less what is inside, or if they would not care if I gave them just a Walmart sack full of food. They just love having the food. They love having their own snacks. I mean, it's ridiculous, but they are like giddy school children when they open their Easter baskets. So that is filled about halfway up. I've got a good base for everything that that I want to be able to put in here. Okay. And so some of the things that I'm going to be putting in Waylon's basket are like these. They're not Pringles. They're Good Crisp, but these are gluten-free. Pringles are, I don't believe that Pringles are gluten-free. I do believe that the stacks are gluten-free. But these are gluten-free, and I did get these at Thrive Market. And you guys, Thrive Market has no idea who April Wolf is. They have no clue who I am. Nobody has a clue who I am. None of my videos are sponsored in any way, shape, or form. I mean, maybe that'll happen one day, but for right now, it definitely is not the case. So I'm gonna just put the larger items into the basket and start building around that. So what I may even do, because I do want the bunny ears to kind of be not the centerpiece, but I do want those to stick out a little bit more, is that since I have 2 of the ramens, I might put that ramen kind of further down and then stack the bunny on top. So the bunny is still kind of, it's in there, but it is not really, I mean, it's the main, kind of the main point, but not the only thing that you see. And then I'm also going to put one of the ramens there. Now, some of the things that the kids are getting are like the mini muffins and Lucky Charms cereal bars. Now you guys are going to be like, wait a minute, don't you make your own food and don't you grow your own garden and all of that? And yes, I think that probably 90% of the time we eat pretty well and very naturally, very organically, but this is a holiday, it is a special occasion, and I also believe in balance. So they are going to be getting some treats and some not so great foods in their baskets. But this is actually really good. This is gluten-free. This is cashew cherry with dark chocolate. And so this is really great for Waylon to just be able to grab and go. He is working now. So that's really great for him to be able to just throw some of these into his car. And that way between school and work, he does have something to eat. And I don't have to worry about whether or not he is having gluten-free stuff or not. Now I am probably going to take this out of the box. But let me just look at things a little bit and find out if I need to take them out of the box or if I just leave the box in. Okay, so after looking at what all I have to put in his basket, then I decided I am going to go ahead and take these out of the box, just so that it looks a little bit fuller. And so I also have for him some pickle bites, the lint roller, which we'll just kind of put off to the side over here. And then just set that there. There we go. Those look good. Those look good. And then I'll just kind of place these guys around. And then we'll go ahead and add in the magic straws. I'm going to go ahead and pop the acne treatment in there. And then I also got some beef sticks. So this is also from Thrive Market. This is just a large chomp beef stick. And then I got, this is the cutest thing. So we have a new shop in our area, and they carry Bissinger's handmade chocolates. So I got 2 of these little, they're called present tubes, and I'm just going to sprinkle those in. Okay, so just a second. I was really kind of like, man, his basket seems really empty. Like I was leaving space for gift cards, but I just turned around and saw that I had Lucky Charms cereal bars that each of them are getting, and these are gluten-free. And then also little Sour Patch Kids packs, and both of these were also purchased at Aldi's. So I'm gonna go ahead and add these to his basket and finish that up. The only thing that will be left to add for him, for actually all of the boys are going to be getting gift cards, the girls are not. Okay, so that will finish out his basket and make my mama heart a little bit happier. So there we go. So that is what his basket looks like, all the way filled. creative with, because it is quite deep. You can see that it is, my entire forearm deep here. It is quite deep, so I'm going to need to fill a lot of space. So I do have the cardboard insert that is holding the sides up, but then I did put the Lucky Charms box on the bottom, and I'm going to put the Walmart bags on top of that. For her, I have this cute sparkly paper, and she loves pink and sparkly, so that is what we're going with today. Let me make sure I'm on the front side here. So here's the cute little clasp. So I ended up getting these bags. One of them I got for $9 and the other one I got for $7. So I brought them home and I washed them. They're quilted, so you can wash them. And I think that they're gonna work out just really, really great. So because theirs are actually bags and not baskets, I am gonna let the tissue paper hang out of the bag just a tad. And then I'm trying to decide what I'm gonna put in first. I think that I'm gonna have to go with the coloring book because it is tending to lean forward and I do want it to lean back. So I just need to decide who is going to get what. I think that this is going to go here, and that since this has a lot of pink in it, that I'm going to put this in for Kaylee. Okay, let me adjust the camera up so that you guys can see that a little bit better there. All right. So I'm going to, one thing that is really nice about tissue paper is that you can kind of tuck it and adjust it to behave the way that you need it to behave, and that's going to work out just fine like that. Okay, and then they are going with, I'm going with the Belgian white chocolate for the girls, and of course they can switch with their significant other if they'd like. And then I'm just going to kind of angle that, and that is going to help to keep the bag open. Okay, so that's what it looks like on the inside. And again, if I need to cover stuff up a little bit more, I always have the white tissue paper, which I can see a few of the bags in there, which I don't like. So let's go ahead and put the white tissue paper in as well. And that should take care of that issue. So I finally got everything finished in all of the baskets. So we have, this basket is our youngest 12-year-old. Then we have significant other, 16-year-old. Our oldest that's still at home in the gray basket with the red lettering, 17-year-old. This is for the 27-year-old. A 15-year-old significant other, and then our other middle son that's still at home, 16-year-old. So this is how everything turned out, and I think that they look just really, really cute. Like I said, the only thing that I'm missing is the gift cards that I'm going to put into each of the boys' baskets. All right, friends, so that is all I have for you guys today. I just did want to point out that most everything that I picked up for the Easter baskets, I either thrifted, like I said, for the girls' bags, I thrifted those bags, and then most everything else that I picked up, I actually got from Aldi's or Thrive Market. Aldi's just had really good products this year. They were very, very cost effective, and I didn't have to wait for them. I was able to pick them up really quickly. Like I said, the only things that I had left to get are for our 3 boys. I'm going to put a couple of gift cards in for 2 of our boys are driving, so I'm going to get gas cards for them to help them out in that way, and then probably $10 to either the coffee shop that they like to go to or a fast food restaurant that they like to go to. And then for our younger one, I will probably get him, he likes to go with his friends to this little coffee shop restaurant after school, so I will probably get him a gift card to there, and then maybe a Roblox gift card or bowling or movies, something like that. So that's all I have left to get this year. I think that all together for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Easter baskets, I probably spent right at $100. I've been really super frugal this year, and I made sure to pick up things that had multiple pieces in them so that I could split them up amongst the kids. And so we did end up having this many of the Bissinger's chocolates and the Belgian chocolate bunnies left, so I will just put those into the kitchen for us to be able to snack on over time. So yeah, that's everything that I added to their baskets, and I think they're going to be just as happy as they have been the last couple of years. Honestly, with kids, if you are giving them gift cards and food, that is literally straight to their hearts. That's what I find with boys anyway. With girls, I think that they're going to be thrilled with the coloring books and with the purse / baskets. And I was able to thrift those bags, like I said, for like $7 and $9. So that was an excellent deal, and they are just as cute as can be. So anyway, I hope that you guys liked the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Think about pressing the notification button so that you get notifications anytime that I record or post a new video. And then if you'd like to, then go ahead and subscribe. Don't forget, for the essential oils, I'm going to put a link down in the bottom for 25% off. If you are interested in doing that, make sure you do your own research and that you're getting from a vetted company that you know is giving you pure products and not chemicals, because that's what we're trying to get away from. So have a wonderful day. I'm going to go and hang out with my family and probably plant some more plants because it is garden season here. So I'll talk to you guys later, and have a great day. Laters, everybody.